All right. So Kenworth. Let's show off the Kenworth. I wonder if the game will let us do mods yet. I check it every single weekend. One of these days we'll be allowed to use mod in Convoy. Nope. Okay. Let's go look at a pretty Kenworth then. You probably have to pick a day cab. No? It's not the, oh, that's a Peterbilt. That's not a Kenworth. Where's the... That's better. Okay. What was the picture I took again? Because this is based on a big logging truck. I gotta find a picture. I gotta make this truck look as much like a BC EcoChips truck as I can. Hey, Ghost Bear. You have a picture of it? Okay. Okay, we need to put a big valance on here. There we go. Let's put a different bumper on here. That's as close as we're gonna get. No moose guard on that one. Hey, the Game Boy. Oh, we gotta add lights and horns. Can you join the giveaway? Absolutely, you can. The lights are the big square ones? Yep. And then we got to put some horns up here. There we go. How many horns does it have? Two horns. And square. Nope, that's not the right one. There we go. And then, oh, need some smokestacks. How do we do that? We'll definitely do that. There we go. Smokestacks. Um, hmm, what's going on here? Okay. See if it's a chrome handle or a black handle. I think it's black handle. Mirrors. And the mirrors are just like that. There we go. I think that's as close as we can get. It's a triaxle, but I don't think we can do triaxle in here, can we? No. Nope. Oh, and the wheels are obviously different. There we go. Check out that custom paint job. Hey, Rensme. Game Boy, you can see I've got you listed in there. You can see how many numbers are behind you if you've entered before. I love it. Love it. This is the truck I saw parked at the Kenworth dealership. BC Ecochips. I take some pictures and then just made the skin of it. Okay. Let's add. I think Rensme said I can add him to the giveaway as well. The Game Boy, where are you on here? Here's Rensme. So we'll add Rensme. All right there. You've got two in the drawing now. File, save. There you go. It should change on the scroller on the bottom now. It'll say on there now. Okay. We're going to do Convoy, but we're going to do it differently than last time because I just found it too overwhelming. Too many people chatting on here, so I'm going to do invite only. And only inviting Ghost Bear for now. It's pretty cool. On the bottom of the screen, you see the green bar scrolling by? It scrolls by on every single video of ours, so confirm changes, continue. Load, continue. Host convoy. So in here, force speed limiter is off. I change it so it shouldn't force us anymore. Okay, cool. So we're hosting now. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you guys how often you guys entered because the name is on the bar. It tells you on the bottom of the thing. I'll add you. Save. We're not playing yet, so it's easy. Okay. World map. Where am I? Where are you, Jess? You can't play because you've got... there's another cable. The one that we were using to charge my Senna. Try the cable that's charging my Senna. So you're... And I'm on the opposite corner of the country. You can just fast travel down here? Okay. We'll see where Ghost Bear is. Ghost Bear's way up there in Napa. Nampa or Boise. It's
From Boise
9.
to Wenatchee.
It's 9:15 here. Sorry, Ghost Bear. What was that? I don't know if I'm. Am I not?
I'm going from Boise to Wenatchee.
You're headed to Wenatchee. Oh, and Jess is in Washington as well. Then I might as well fast travel. He's headed to Wenatchee. How do you fast travel? I never do this. No, I don't know. Quick travel.
Go back to the main. Just fast travel.
Do I have a Tesla? No, I don't think I can afford a Tesla. Okay, let's see if I can take a quick job here. We're heading for Wenatchee. Try to head a load towards Wenatchee. Uh, hmm, fail. That's not what I want. So there's no, I'm trying both. And there's nothing. Oh, one showed up. Okay, begin delivery. What's that? Can't get out that way. Parking space, parking brake. No, I just said I'm only going to do this invite only. Open the gate. Faster. Oop, I should have gone the other way. Yeah, Rensby, I might open it again in the future. I'm going to think of rules and stuff to change stuff, but for now, today anyway. Why are you driving at night? It's daylight. Oh, you haven't joined our convoy. Yeah, if you join our convoy, you'll have daylight. Game Boy, you're in China. Whoops. I have 9% damage. All right. I'm sure I'm behind Ghost Bear now because it took me forever to get that set up, but
Pick it up at the good old Walmart.
okay, let's see where everybody is. Oh, okay. I'm ahead of Ghost Bear. Okay, cool. Here I thought it'd be far behind. And I see Jess up there heading to Wenatchee as well, so whoa. Pay attention to the road. My cruise control is still only set 65. Yes, it was external contract. Okay. Well, the date is on the ticker on the bottom as well, so date is shown on there as well. How do you get it? Become my Steam friend, and I can gift the game to you in Steam. That's the easiest way of doing it. sends me grabbed a load and is headed to New Mexico. Is there somebody behind me? Nobody behind me?
Leaving Boise, hammer down.
I'm not mailing a physical copy of Game Boy. I'm sending a digital copy through Steam or code on that I can buy from Giants. Oh man, I need a coffee.
Really isn't physical.
I'm in trouble.
There really isn't physical copies of games anymore.
There still are. Like, you can get a physical copy of, like, Farming Sim, but why would you want to? Who wants to scratch up CDs? They're not reliable. Digital is the way to go. Whoop, 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 whoop. I lost it there. You're coming anywhere close to me, we're hard stop here. Hey, Milo girl. And as the ticker on the bottom says, this is PC and Mac only. So if you've entered and you're thinking PlayStation or Xbox, it's not gonna work. Steam is the best way to do it. Okay, this is gonna be problematic. I might run into an invisible wall here. How do you fix this?
What is going on?
The road's blocked. I'm attempting the shoulder. Don't come my way unless it works. If you don't have a PC, then why'd you enter in the contest? It says PC.
Where are you?
I'm on the shoulder. Ahead of the accident now, but on the wrong side of the rail. It's working. I am off-roading. I got back on the road, so... Oops, I hit that one little reflector on the ground. But I made it around on the shoulder. I'm ahead of you. Hopefully the traffic...
Be gone by the time I get there.
Yeah, hopefully the traffic has reset by the time you got there. The Game Boy, I'm buying a PC game or a Mac game. I'm not buying a PlayStation or Xbox game. I can't afford that. They're double the price. And I made that clear from the get-go, so... get-go. From the get-go. You're gonna go get a PC next week. Because games for PCs are so much cheaper than consoles. Oh, good. I can pull over here and get some coffee. You guys know any trucker slang?
Ten-4.
What are you doing, Kenworth? What are you doing, Kenworth? Ten-4 is actually originally police. Police the 10 codes. There's like there's literally 101 10 codes. 10-4 just means 10-4 doesn't actually mean I agree. 10-4 just means I copied your message. It doesn't mean yes or no. It doesn't mean, all it means is I copied your message. I received your message. What's your 20? Is that a 10-20? Is it?
Is there's that accident you had to off-road for is no longer there.
Oh, good. Accident's been cleared up. Is your 20? Is that a 10-20?
The bad news is there are bears all over the place.
Because I went off-roading. Okay, coffee. Let's see if 10-20 is a code. Or a 10-20 is a code, but is 10-20 when people are asking what your 20 is, are they talking about 10-20? Oh yeah, your current location. So yeah, it would be 10-20. So yeah, 10-20 is what's your location. What's a bear? Hit a bear? A bear is a police officer. We call them rainbows in the lower mainland. So these are police codes. 10-4 right over here. Where's 10-4? 10-4. Just acknowledgement. But those aren't even really trucker slang. That's just... If I said, I'm pulling a skateboard full of toothpicks, what does that mean?
flatbed of lumber.
That's what I do mostly. Skateboard or toothpicks is just a flatbed with lumber on it. Skateboard full of Reese cups.
Also, I just passed an Evil Knievel.
Just past what? So, you're ahead of me.
And Evil Knievel.
Oh, Evil Knievel? What? Evil Knievel is a cop on a motorcycle, right? I'm guessing here. I can't say I've heard that one before.
Correct.
What's an alligator? Uh, 10100 is not a code. I don't think so anyway.
Passed a lot of them on last weekend.
Lots of alligators on the road. Tire shrapnel. Marta's got that. Tire shrapnel on the road. We all know that I'm in the granny lane right now, and the lane next to me is the hammer lane. I'm pretty sure we all know that. Oh yeah, a motorcycle, if you tap your helmet, that means there's a cop ahead. I've seen those taps when I've been riding my bike. It's like, okay, cop ahead. No big deal. I'm not speeding enough to go get a ticket anyway. But yep, a tap on the head from a motorcycle is a police warning ahead. You guys know what bobtailing is, yes? If anyone doesn't know what a bobtail is, let me know. I can just say it. It just means I'm driving without a trailer. Everybody knows what a four-wheeler is when we're talking about four-wheelers. You ever hear a truck driver talk about a four-wheeler? It's not an off-road vehicle they're talking about. I think everybody knows that, but yeah, it's actually illegal to flick your lights to warn people that there's cops ahead. You can get a ticket for it. Yeah, four-wheeler is just all the other passenger vehicles on the road. The pickups, the cars, anything with four wheels. That's a four-wheeler. What does it mean when I'm grossed out?
Max weight.
Ghost Bear got it there. Max weight. Basically, I've grossed out. I have as much weight on my axles as legally allowed.
Accident ahead. Right at the bottom of the hill.
Okay. Hopefully it's cleared up by the time I get there. Okay, what else? Have you guys ever heard a trucker say a meat wagon?
Make sure you're in the hammer lane.
In the hammer lane. You've ever heard a truck say a meat wagon? Meat wagon southbound. Mark has got that one. Ambulance.
I believe that's an ambulance.
Yep. There is. Ooh, there's the accident. There's the accident. Hard brake. Hard brake. An airplane? Airplane crashed on the freeway. Okay. There's a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, that wasn't my accident.
Laptop. Well, you had a different accent, so it was probably the same location. It just maybe loaded in a different one. Oh no, I'm not down the hill yet. Huh. And then we could talk about pickle parks, lot lizards, and male buffaloes, but that's not 18 plus friendly, so move on. Oh, and if you guys hear any trucker talk about a reefer,
To the Hammerley, when you get to Pendleton, there's a bus and a tour bus and a semi trying to fight for the same lane.
if you guys ever hear, stay on the hammer lane. If you ever hear a truck driver talk about a reefer, it is not smoking a reefer. It is talking about a refrigerator unit trailer. In fact, am I hauling a reefer right now? No, it's a dry van. If there's a refrigerator on the front of the trailer, it would be a reefer. Oh no, I just dropped my trailer. That shortcut needs to be removed from the joystick. Yeah, I'm not sure if I know a lot of other terms than the ones I just listed. I'm not thinking of them. These are the ones that I hear locally. Never hear bear. I never hear bear on the radio. That's just something we don't do here. It's always rainbow. Rainbow at the Popcom intersection. Chicken coop? Oh, I've heard chicken coop. Yep. I just stopped at a chicken coop.
I think that's more U.S. slang than Canadian.
Bear? Yeah, bear I think is more U.S. lingo. Chicken coop, sometimes they just refer to the coop. Or to the hut. Or they'll say they're testing ground pressure. Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit made a lot of these terms famous, but rare that all of these get used anymore in the real world. Because radios are so much clearer than they used to be, you just have regular conversations on them. Rainbow, it's because our police cars have lots of colors on them, I guess. They got blue on them and red on them and flashing red and blue lights. So I've never heard of it before anywhere. I've never heard rainbow used anywhere except in the lower mainland here in British Columbia. Everywhere else, if I'm in the US, it's always bear. If you're feeding the bear, you're paying a
Or
ticket.
Smokey.
Yeah, Smokey. Bear bait. That's a car that's speeding in front of you, and you're just gonna follow that speeding car, and the car gets the ticket, and you don't. Bear bait. Um, Mark a bogey. Oh, bogey. Like that'd be a air flight. If you spot a bogey in, okay, like an enemy, so a cop could be a bogey. The other thing that a lot of people are confused up when I'm talking about my videos, I go, I'm pulling a quad axle or a quad. All it means is I'm pulling a trailer with 4 axles. If you hear me talking about a Super B, it means I'm hauling a particular type of 2 trailers. There's Super B and A-Train 2 trailers. I hauled the Super B. It's basically a 2 trailer combo, but it's a particular style of 2 trailer combo. Basically the way they hitch together. A-Train has a dolly in between them, a Super B does not. What are you doing, car? Kind of past you, Subaru. Fine. We'll do it the easy way, Subaru. Nobody saw that. I didn't see a bear in the area. Ghost Bear, you do know about the Abbotsford rest area? The westbound one?
Yes.
Lots of male buffaloes there. I don't sleep there very often, but every now and then it just times out that I have to go sleep at the Abbotsford rest area. And it's like, yep, that's going to be interesting. I need an E-log in here. Good point, Game Boy. I need an E-log in here. I don't have to worry about my book then. I like my E-log. Oh, I feel sorry for these truckers in the past that kept 3 different logbooks so that they could run more hours. I don't want to run more hours than legally. And it's like, who wants to run more hours than that? A 16-hour shift of work? With only 2 hours off during the day? Who wants to work more hours than that and run an illegal book? I guess that's Canada. US, it would be shorter shift. At least, well, 11 hours drive time. Your shift can still be longer, but you can still do a 16-hour shift in the US, but drive time is only 11. Yeah, my paper log's right there. Well, that's fuel consumption, it says on there. Yeah, legally I still have to keep a paper log with me. I have to have a paper logbook in the truck with me, and I have to know how to use it. Even though I'm on E-log. What's your 34? I don't know what a 1034 would be without going to that cheat sheet. It's called cooking the books. Yeah, the good old days. Oh, I recognize those containers. I'm in Yakima. Those containers to keep from rock slides. There's so many rock slides coming down that road. They didn't they cheaped out and just put a bunch of containers along the side of the road. It's like, okay, those will stop the rocks. Well, you got to tell me what my 34 is, 1034 is before you ask what my 109 is. Well, you were under class, so you don't need to keep logs. I know my brother has done that quite often. He goes through the scale and they're like, hey, where's your logbook? And he goes, I'm within this many kilometers of my home base. I don't need a logbook. Okay. Let's do inspection on all your lights. If you have to keep a logbook, you can claim your meal expenses. I do. I got $3,000 back on my income tax just due to all my meal expenses claimed. So I get a write-off meals as a tax credit. I don't get the money back that I spent on meals. I get the taxes I paid on those meals back. What's that? I was saying that you have to take 34-hour breaks in your country. 34-hour breaks. That's a reset. So in the US, yeah, US we have to take 34 hours off. But
Highway 97.
But in Canada we need so in the US we need 34 hours off to reset the weekend. In Canada we have to have 36 hours off to reset the weekend. In the US you have to have 10 hours off overnight. In Canada we only need 8 hours off overnight to reset the day, because the 34 or 36 hour resets the week. And then in the US we're allowed to drive 11 hours. In Canada we're allowed to drive 13 hours unless you're north of, I forget what parallel. Parallel? Not parallel, long. Yeah, parallel. If you're north of a parallel, you're actually allowed to drive for 15 hours. So Northwest Territories and Yukon and Nunavut, you're allowed to drive 15 hours in a day. I'm going through Ellensburg. Why are the hours different? Different countries have different laws. Came in too fast, ran the stop sign. So it gets really tricky. Oh, look, there's an alligator on the road. It gets really tricky going. I gotta ask my boss before the end of the day. It's like, hey, am I getting a US load tomorrow or a Canadian load tomorrow? Because if I'm getting a Canadian load, I'm like, okay, I will arrive this time tomorrow at such and such a location. Oh, I'm getting a US load tomorrow. Oh, I have to have 10 hours off instead of only 8 hours off. If I only take the 8 hours off and then they give me a US load, I can still do a US run, but in the middle of the day, I have to stop and go sleep, take a 2-hour nap to make my 8-hour break at night into a 10-hour break. And it must be spent in my sleeper, sleeping. A lot of tricky laws to figure out. Hey, Milo Go, you're looking for a real alligator. Yeah, alligator was that rubber tire laying on the shoulder. How's my fuel? Good fuel. I'm good on fuel. We're almost to Wenatchee. Just have to make it up over this pass. What's this pass called again? Shoot, I don't remember this pass. Pass between Ellensburg and Wenatchee. I can't remember the name of it. I made a video recently about the pass, but not recently. It's on my Penticton to Ellensburg playlist. Game Boy, depending on the state and country, but yes, agricultural, within a certain distance from home, yeah, you're allowed to run without logbooks, but every state and province is different. The reason why, Mark, alligators, they leave the big skins on the side because our tires are retreads, and if those retreads peel off, you'll leave these huge skins laying on the side of the road. Hey, Don. Perfect. We'll add you once we come to a stop. We're almost to Wenatchee here. There we go. We got red and green blossoms in here now.
I am delivered.
Oh. Cops get free food at rest. I've never seen that. I have family members that work at coffee shops and donut shops, and they've never given free stuff out to cops. They have nice cops stopping by all the time buying, but they don't get free stuff. I am pulling into my delivery spot here as well, Ghost Bear. Oh! Yeah. 1% damage. I was trying to read I was trying to read the text and drive. Um, in emergency, if there's a big emergency going on and there's a long, big event, sometimes coffee shops and stuff will bring out free food to first responders, including cops, but that's about it, yeah. Not on a regular event, unless there's some place, but I've never heard of a place that does that regularly. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I've never heard it from real people. Okay, so you guys have all made your delivery, so I was going to pick the easiest one, and I went and picked the hardest one. Okay, I'll skip ahead as soon as it lets me. And then we'll try to pick one that Jess can do. There we go.
Something gets to Idaho.
What's that? You guys want to go to Idaho? You guys want to do potatoes? Okay. That event's still going on? Okay, let's find something. I'll go external contracts.
Yes, sir.
I did all of that already, but goes through Idaho. That's a 2-trailer run to Twin Falls. But that's the same route we just took. See if we can find something else. Once again, the same route we just took. There's quite a few loads going to Idaho. Okay, not a lot, but there's enough. You want the 2-trailer one, or Jess, can you even do the 2-trailer one? Well, you don't have to do the part of it. Why don't we do the 2-trailer one? Two trailers to Twin Falls. I'll begin that delivery, and then we'll head to Twin Falls. We find a different load that works, heading the same direction. All right, Game Boy, enjoy your evening. It's probably what, 11 or 12 at your place. Oh, it's literally down there. I see my trailer down the hill there. I just have to go there and get it. Sorry, Game Boy, I called you out on that. Uh, I knew you'd fall for it. Sorry, I had to catch you red-handed lying, so I enjoyed that. Thanks, Game Boy. You made me smile. Uh, oh, look, there's Jess. Is that your new fancy paint job? I'm just gonna come up. It's like a oh, that's a cool looking pattern. Game Boy, you lied about where you lived. Said you were in China, and I'm just like, Jess looks at me and goes, "Nah, he's from the U.S. He's completely lying to you." And I'm like, "Yep, he is." No, I think that's called lying. If you're joking, you actually say that you're joking after because you didn't correct it. So that's just lying. But you have a good night.
Back over the bridge.
Do you already have your load, Ghost Bear, or are you coming and picking up the same one we have?
I got it.
What did he say? You go get your trailer. Oh, Game Boy, we're fine. I just called you out on something, that's all. We're good. Don't worry about it. I'm thick-skinned that way. Oh yeah, here comes Ghost Bear on a really fancy looking paint job. Okay, so we'll wait here for everybody else to catch up. Here's my beautiful green paint job with no logos on the side because mods aren't allowed yet in multiplayer. Oh, there's Jess. Pull up right beside me. There's Jess. Oh, Rensme, did the spring in the garage door break? Because those things happen. Holy smokes, do they happen. That's a terrifying thing to happen when the spring breaks. I've had a couple of those. That is a really unique pattern. You don't really notice the pattern. Oh, so you just picked the colors that are very similar to each other. Yeah. Mods are not allowed to leave. You must leave. Yes, Mark. See, you're still allowed specialized paint jobs that are in-game, but you're not allowed to mod paint jobs. That's too bad. Oh no, the frame broke. Oh, there we go. There's Ghost Bear. Is that the popo behind us? Nah, it's just somebody towing a boat, or maybe a quad or a side by side. You're trying to take a nice screenshot. F12. Let's move out. Six trailer convoy moving out. Yeah. Get back in the cab.
I've been trying to use my mic, but nobody acknowledges me, so I don't know if it's working today.
Working just fine for me.
Thank you for confirming that.
Try to see how close I could get without hitting, but she started moving before. I'm going if it's red or not, I'm going. It's red. Ghost Bear decided to obey the law.
But you didn't get a ticket.
Because I turned tickets off. I turned tickets off. I was tired of getting tickets when I made legal maneuvers. I turned them off.
I can bypass the way station.
I have to go in. I got so tired of getting tickets for things that weren't my fault. I'm like, okay, I'm done with it. Turning them off. So I'll never get a ticket again. And honestly, I drive just as good now than I did when there was.
That's half the fun of
Half the fun is getting the tickets. Marcus says he heard Trucker Joe, but
worrying about the tickets.
heard Trucker Joe, but couldn't hear what she said. It's like every time I made a right-hand turn at a red light, and get a ticket for it. When I was singling, I had stopped. It's like I keep getting this every single time. Like, if the ticket system wasn't that broken, I would say just leave it on. But it got to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm done with it. If I actually did something illegal, yeah, go ahead, give me the ticket. Guess we're gonna be driving in tonight, huh? How far is Ghost Bear behind us? Oh, he's exiting the same corner. Cool. Cool, Ghost Bear is right there. Thanks, Ranzami. I'll take a look at it later. Cops are on the other side. Okay, we're good. fuel. I'm at 3/4 of a tank. And if there was some kind of mod that showed how tired I was, and if I needed a coffee without opening that stupid screen, I'd be happy. Oh, I'm quite tired. Guess next time I see a rest area, I should pull in. You did say you were at a rest area. I can confirm that. Yeah, garage doors are more dangerous than people give them credit for. I've been near misses around garage doors in a big factory before. It's like, whoa. You stand underneath that when that happens, it could just kill you. Most likely it would just take a limb or something, but it could kill you. I did forget about you, Don. Absolutely I did. We were stopped there and loading in Wenatchee and I forgot. I'm pretty tired right now, so it means I need to stop at the next rest area. Or sleeping. Ellensburg's got a truck stop, so I can sleep there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ellensburg's got one. No, you don't have to pull in there, but I'm going to pull in and grab a coffee, and then when I grab the coffee, I'll add you here, Don.
Me too, we'll need to stop in Elm.
Ghost Bear needs to stop as well. Oh, how can you ever know where Ghost Bear is if you can't see him because he's a ghost? Where's my exit here? That's not my exit. Oh, follow Jess. She's entering it. Entering the loves or hearts. Come on now. Where can I get a coffee? Oh, you're gonna let me park here instead of parking like a reasonable person? Oh, I stopped here. Let's hang on. I'm just about forgetting Dawn again. Dawn. That's why I put the little asterisk behind them. That way if you spot that I haven't added you after I said I would, at least you can catch it. You can catch my mistakes. There's Ghost Bear. That's not the right button. I do not need... Engine is stopped. Look, I might as well fuel up. I don't really need fuel, but I might as well. Okay. Think... Oh, Jess is right there. Okay, there's Jess. So let's see where Ghost Bear is. He's grabbing his coffee. Jess is pulling her A train out. This game has Super Bees, right? Okay, Ghost Bear is filling up fuel. Game has Super Bees, yeah. Like, we're just hauling A trains. I can't remember if I've hauled a Super Bee in here yet. It's called Love's Fuel Station. Love's Card Lock in the real world. And then right across the street is a Flying J in real world. So basically straight ahead on the intersection. Are you waiting because you don't want to get a ticket? Well, you see the trucks parked across the street there? That's a Flying J in real world. And this is a roundabout now. They've added in a roundabout. I own ETS. I have never played it. It was for sale for $3 or something, so I bought it. I haven't played it. Haven't installed it or played it, but I do own it. No DLCs, obviously.
Very different.
Very different.
And a lot bigger.
Yeah, if you get the DLCs, it's like Russia's coming out, right? So the DLCs, it's huge. Yeah,
Some of Russia's already out. But they're adding to it.
they're adding to it. Okay. Rensme enjoys playing online. I agree with you there. Milo, Flying J's used to have really good restaurants. Same with Huskies in Canada, used to have really good restaurants. And those truckers' restaurants have kind of disappeared. Truckers no longer spend as much money as restaurants, so those restaurants have disappeared. Back in the glory days when truckers made a fortune, they supported the local industry, so all those restaurants have disappeared.
Gonna be in the hammer lane.
Hammer lane, moving over. Holy smokes, you're right. Whoa! Even then, whew, I thought for sure I was crashing. I think Iron Thunder or Ghost Bear did in the mirror. I saw Ghost Bear in the barrier.
Hit you on.
I got brake checked. I avoided the accident, but the chain reaction kind of when I saw Ghost Bear in the mirror going into the curb, I'm like, uh-oh. Or into the note post in the center. I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of comments. It's hard to actually keep up on comments when playing this game. In Farming Sim, it's a lot more relaxed of a game than this. I look over to read a comment, I crash. See. Okay, so Ghost Bear is still behind us there. I see Jess's trailer every now and then under a light flash up the yellow and blue, so we're still on her. I see her up there. I don't see Ghost Bear on my... I enjoyed the lame jokes. They're kind of funny. It's my kind of humor. Whoa. Ransme, you've got most of the DLCs for ETS. I've got most of the DLCs, or I have all the DLCs for ATS, except for some of the paint jobs. Oh, and some of the added, like, rims and stuff like that. I don't have those either. But I have all the states that are out so far. And I didn't enjoy playing this game much until they came up with Convoy, and now I really enjoy it. I'm enjoying today's ride. It's nice and relaxing. Jess is right in front of me, so it might be my turn to rear-end her this time. Well, Ghost Bear never rear-ended me. He avoided me by going into the ditch instead.
I have the way station.
I've got a bypass. I'm slowing right down.
I am bypassing. Meep meep.
Meep meep. I don't see him yet, but I...
He's doing that for me.
Oh, okay.
Looking at me.
Whoop, whoop, don't hit any of those. Oh, oh, there they go. There they go. It'll take me a while to get up to speed, but... Okay, so... Ransme, you spent $300 on your ETS? Wow. Oh, you hadn't heard the term kindred spirits before? Huh, that's cool. I think there's so many things that we take for granted. Like when I say things, I just take it for granted that other people know what I'm talking about. And I think other people do the same thing where I'm like, what'd they just say? I don't know what they just said. What does that mean? They're talking about something as if I know what they mean. What if I know what? I feel the same way. It's like I'm gonna look stupid if I ask what that is. But I find in the long run, it's just better to ask, hey, what does this mean? What's that? You're catching up? I wasn't slowing down for you. I'm all out. That's just how slow my truck is. There's my brights for now. Oh, I've got cruise control. That's cruise control on again. Oh, what's this? That's 60 over here. Okay. I see Ghost Bear on the GPS. Don't see him on the... I don't have a visual confirmation of him, but... Got him in my IFR. I've got him in my IFR. I don't know. I don't know enough airplane lingo to try to pull that off.
Radar.
Because airplanes that fly IFR are flying off of numbers and directions off the computer, and then there's visual, right?
So Milo, the one thing I've learned is the worst thing that can happen is the answer's no to asking any questions. You'll never know until you ask if the answer's yes or no for anything or what they mean or don't mean. So might as well just ask.
And who cares if you look stupid asking something, because you'll probably never meet these people again.
That's the second thing I was going to say. You're never going to see most of these people ever again. And the ones that you are around, they understand. So once you learn that no isn't always a bad term or word, it's okay to ask things.
So you're still catching up with us? Traffic?
Climb the mountain.
Yeah, I'll let you know once your brights are... Okay, I'm at the 3-lane climbing the mountain. Once your brights are annoying in the cab, I'll let you know.
Okay, now I'm at the 3-lane. I'm not that far behind.
Whew, these corners are hard. Slow them down.
Hey, James.
I agree with you, Rensme. Headlights need to be upgraded in this game. Because if I turn my headlights on, it blinds Ghost Bear. The beacons on top. Yeah, it'd be nice to have some decent looking beacons in game too. Whoa! Slow her down. Take all 3 lanes. Good thing I cleared that other rig. It's a sharper corner than I expected.
Marika, don't let me start singing Frozen to you. You know the Frozen song about Let It Go?
Let it go. Let what go? Oh.
Oh, James, times you might have just entered me singing Frozen song, but no, it's all good.
You ran over something? Calling a big rig, but it's not Ghost Bear.
Oh, the funny thing is once you realize I don't really like the movie Frozen, so it's really ironic for me to be quoting the movie.
Whoa, whoa. Careful, careful.
All the way I look at America, the only one you're grinding is yourself and your self-esteem and your self-confidence and all that right now.
I understand how that feels though when someone insults you, it's kind of hard to get over it. I think I'm getting better as I get older. It's easier and easier to just go to let. But I understand it's hard to let something like that go and not to rub it in. It's like.
I totally agree with that, but I think if the person that you can't rub it into is no longer around, then you can't really rub it in, you know?
True, yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess we bring it up as people because we want to talk to someone, air our grievances, feel like we've been an injustice has been done to us. Sorry, I'm sure that I've missed like 100 comments. There's a lot of corners here and I cannot really look at the comment board, so apologies if I miss a whole bunch.
I think these corners are costing you like $3,000 already in tickets. Yeah, it's getting kind of expensive. Hey, see you. See you later.
You're the only one that got the bypass this time.
I would not stay too close to me, Ghost Bear. I am not friendly around corners.
I noticed.
They're both in front of me now. I see both of them on my GPS. Whoa, whoa. Hanging out with Ghost Bear. Jess is still on the GPS, so she's not that far ahead. Rensme, 1010. Not offhand. I would have to guess 1010 is a breakdown or something like that, I think. 1010 might be a breakdown. Don't quote me on that, but that'd be my guess. Apparently.
What the heck was that?
Construction in the Hammer Lane.
Juan, tell me you saw that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Major crash in the other lane.
I was trying to read comments, but I saw some kind of crash on the other side. I just assumed it was a construction on the other side or something.
Looked like a truck from our lane jumped the median in the middle and ran into something.
Uh, 1010 is talk to you later? Huh. Milo Girl, the lights on my dashboard, you'll see them come up every time I'm hard on the brakes. It's my engine brakes kicking in. Those lights come on the real truck, in my real truck, when I do the same thing. When the engine brakes are on, there's a little green light that comes on. There's construction on the other side here. Whoa!
I just ran over a Camaro.
Yep. Yep. I just dodged the Camaro. Whoa. That was close. I'm reading a comment, look up, and there's a car sideways in the middle of the road. Whew. Survived that one. Whew, catch my breath.
The dumbass turned into me.
Whew. All right, Rensme, enjoy your group chat. I'll see you guys again, or see you next weekend. You keep rocking it. Oh yeah, next weekend. Who knows what I'll be doing for next streams for next weekend? I've got family in town, so the streams may be, well, not that they're reliable these days, but maybe less reliable than normal.
Granny Lane is a problem.
Don't come in this lane. Don't come in this lane. Don't come in this lane. Welcome to Idaho. I've got to go to the dentist 8 in the morning tomorrow, so I think we'll just do this one run.
But we just got to Idaho.
Yeah, you guys can pick up potatoes now that we're down here. I'm not stopping you from picking up potatoes, but I'm calling it. You guys continue playing. That's one thing really nice about this convoy. You can just keep playing your game, and then if you see someone hosting a convoy, jump in the convoy. If you can match up with the other trucks, great. If not, it's fine too. We can just play our own game in the convoy.
I think I have only one long potato mission to pick up, I think.
Have you done the big potato load yet?
Yeah, that was the first one I did.
Well, I got cut off. Ghost Bear ran me off the road. The thing is, on Ghost Bear's, well, I'm guessing on your screen I wasn't beside you. Because there's a lag between us. I've noticed when I look over at Jess and I think I'm right beside her.
No, you were behind me.
Yeah, exactly. There's enough lag in the game that they're not 100% synchronized. I'm trying to go back and find Milo's joke, but potato, tomato. Do people say potato differently?
Tater.
Ask Milo what a what is. Milo, what's a toque? It's not the right season to be wearing a toque, but potato. Potato. Semi, vase, tomato. I speak English correctly. Schedule. Schedule. It's not schedule. It's mirror, not mirror. I remember my past job, the gentleman working in the pharmacy, he was from Britain, and I kept telling him to learn how to speak English. There was definitely some visible offense every time I said it. It's like, could you learn to speak English, please? He had it, yeah. When he immigrated to Canada, he had to take an English test. He's like, for what now? Jess had to do an English test as well, but that, for Jess it made a lot of sense. American coming to Canada, you know, it's only fair. You know that's fair. Did I just call all Americans dumb? I'm sorry.
Americans don't speak English, they speak American.
I'm sorry, I take it back. I'm really sorry. There goes half my subscribers are gone. I remember we were on Hell's Gate, and there was someone with a very southern accent. So obviously southern US accent. And she was talking to her husband, and we were going down the tram in Hell's Gate, And she just goes to her husband, I'm surprised how well they speak English up here. And I'm like, what was that, lady? It's like, were
Bite
you?
your tongue, bite your tongue.
It's like, were you expecting us all to be living in igloos too? It was funny. I'm like, did she just say what I think she said? She thinks Canucks don't know how to speak English? Or Canucks? Canucks know how to speak English, eh? Just about called her a hoser. Just about called her a hoser. Look here, you hoser.
Christ, that drunk Camaro's back.
Oh, it's my exit. There's a station wagon beside me. Nobody warned me we were all exiting. Twin Falls, this way. What was it, Stephen Harper that said that Canada has had... Whoa, Big Rig, what are you doing? Okay, maybe it's my fault for passing on the shoulder, but... Stephen Harper said that Canada has no history of colonization. Something like that. It's like, are you nuts? We didn't fight any wars. Well, I guess we have 1812 and all that stuff before Canada became a country. But Canada has no history in colonization. No, we didn't. We didn't call the local natives living here an Indian problem we needed to get rid of. No, we never did any of that. Toque. Oh, no one answered the toque. Oh, did someone ask about the toque? Toque. No, not toot. Toque. Toque. I don't know how you spell it. T-O-U-Q? Something like that? Toque? It's Canada, so there's gotta be a U-O in there somewhere. Americans spell color wrong. You have to throw a U in there or else it's not color. We like our OUs. T-O-Q-U-E. Okay, I had some of the letters right. Toque. Ghost Bear's already parking his load. Color? Isn't color? I can't do it off. C-O. Color would be C-O-L-O-U-R. I was thinking if it's U-O, it's O-U. O-U-R. Yeah, Ghost Bear's got it. It's not a beanie, it's a toque. It's not a hat, it's a toque. It's a toque. A hat is not a toque. You guys better spell for correctly. Yeah, color. That's how you spell color. C-O-L-O-U-R. That is definitely the correct way to spell color. Neighbor, favorite. You gotta have U's in those words. Yeah, you guys misspelled check as well. That's right. Hang on. Ghost Bear Theater? 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 Is theater spelled wrong in the U.S.? Oh, you guys misspell center as well? You guys misspell leader? Yeah, volume leader. I have to drive right through Ghost Bear's cab. Hi, Ghost Bear. Hey, Ghost Bear, turn your wipers off, eh?
Didn't know my wipers were on.
You guys spell everything the Merca way. It's not the correct way. I don't know why that happened. Why did the US start spelling things words wrong? Like, why did that happen? Why did the US start spelling words differently than the British did? And I think Canada spells some things different than the British did as well, but the US does a lot different. I will exit convoy here shortly. And yeah, Milo, you were right about Ghost Bear the whole time. We all saw he was transparent there, right? He's a ghost after all. Yeah, I wonder why the difference between Canada and the US. Why the US lost a lot more of the British spelling than Canada did. Obviously Canada stayed in the Union, or not in the Union, stayed in the British colony. Yeah, I think that the US definitely removed a lot of silent letters.
Me.
Yeah, that's a good point. That telegrams along the trains, along the train tracks, that you want to have as few letters as possible. Just like early cell phone texting, you texted as few letters as possible. There were shortcuts for everything, right? And most of those shortcuts are gone now, and people use full words. But I remember when we first had cell phones, we would skip as many letters as possible. We hit character counts. And you had to tap a button 3 times for certain letters and 2 times for certain letters. Yeah. So Jim just insulted all Americans, but it's true. Jim says there's American authors had a push to simplify the language so it's easier to spell things for less educated. But yeah, there's definitely got to be, it's got to be a split from after the Civil War, right? Pre-Civil War, we spelled everything the same. After, not the Civil War, um, not, because pre your Independence Day, we all spoke and spelt things the same. Revolution, there we go. American Revolutionary War. Pre that, we all spoke the same languages. Hey, dude, are you gonna take the shot or not? Take the shot. Hey, kid, just shoot the ball. Oh, I was muted. Sorry, I got distracted. I saw the kid in the background. He's practicing a bit, but he's looking at the net, but he doesn't have the guts to take the shot. Slam dunk that thing, man. You can do it. Slam dunk. Throw my coffee cup at him. That'd be littering. It wouldn't be nice. Hey, kid, can you at least mow the lawn first? Mow the lawn and then go play. I'm a grumpy neighbor. The neighbors need to mow their lawn. Oh, the neighbors are outside having a picnic. Well, there's no food on the table, so they're just sitting there. Wait, they're all wearing the same colors. Uh-oh. I'm in the wrong neighborhood. They're wearing the same colors. I should leave. I should leave. What are those neighbors doing there? They're just hanging out. Those seem like safer neighbors. That was a good insult. I enjoyed that insult. I didn't know that was from Grumpy Men, but it's a good insult. Home Depot employee is just kind of standing there, having a very lively conversation with himself. Oh, he's got a notepad. He's taking notes. Oh, oh, I see that sign. Was it worth 3% damage to do that? Absolutely. Take that, no trucks allowed. I don't know, I never really pay attention to the background stuff. There's people sitting at the picnic table there as well. Yeah, I should probably go now. Because I'm gone off the deep end here. Darn, I was going to drive into the neighborhood, but I'm not allowed. This looks like a good place to sleep for the night. Don't think anyone will mind. It's called Make a Space. Yeah, James. Yeah, James. You're trying to give good reasons for everything. How are we supposed to insult each other if you keep giving good reasons for... Am I in Tacoma? Uh, mm. Yeah, I think it's nice that they add the little details that we don't even really notice. Gives it a bit more of a lived-in feeling. There's a delivery guy working on the back of his van there. And so much writing in the backgrounds, right? There's 30 to 70% off, major discounts at the Union Corner. With Olive Branch Apartments next to it. I think they've done a good job of making it a lived-in world. But yeah, I am out of here. Thank you guys. Oh, by the way, Make a Space. This is a real thing. Like what I just did here, that's a real deal. Every now and then you come to a city or you come to a truck stop and you're like, huh, I'm out of hours and there are no spaces anywhere. You will pull into the next rest area truck stop. I'm like, well, my first out didn't work. Let's do my second out. Well, that doesn't work. Now it's time to make a space. So sometimes you make a space and park somewhere on the side of a road, not that different from here. You just park on the side like that and say, yep, that's where I'm sleeping for the night. That happens. But anyway, let's save and quit or exit out of here. think I hit save on this. Let's hit that. 1010 is actually fight in progress. Depending on where, I guess, but for the general. Your 77 is your ETA. But anyway, I'm out of here. You guys rock. It was another fun evening. I gotta go to the dentist in a couple hours, so I'm gonna try to enjoy that as much as possible, and then back to work, and I'll see you guys next weekend. You guys rock.